What's going on, you guys? It's your man James, aka JP, back again with the toy room, and I had to film the intro in my car because I'm on a busy street, so if I walk outside you guys won't be able to hear me. I'm also getting over a cold, so if you hear my voice sounding a little weird, well, that's why. Anyways, wow, it is 99 degrees my car is saying right now, and I'm dying in here, so let me wrap this up and make this quick. Today we're going to be checking out a retro and vintage store called Retroitis. This store sells everything retro and vintage, from movies, games, CDs, vinyl records, clothing, plush, comic books, just basically everything retro and vintage that you can think of. I'm literally starting to sweat right now. So without further ado, let's go ahead, let's go check out the store. This store is amazing. I've been here one other time and it was so awesome. I had to come back and film it for you guys and just show you guys the awesomeness that is Retroitis. So shout out to the owners, Angel and Alex, and without further ado, let's go ahead and go inside and check out the store of Retroitis here in the Fort Lauderdale area. We're here with Angel, one of the owners of Retroitis. Tell us a little bit about yourself and your store.
So yeah, we have a vintage store. It's retro. We've been here for 2 years now. We're in a bigger location. We started off really teeny tiny, but now we're big and in charge now. So we have all sorts of retro stuff: comics, collectibles, VHSs, DVDs, anything you kind of need. Video games, tons, displays. Really, we're collectors first, so we understand that people want to have certain prices for their things. And we try and be as fair as possible, so whenever people bring things in or we want to sell stuff, we're definitely affordable and we're here for the people, you know? And we have events that we're doing, and we actually have one coming up in September.
Now, what is your top 3 items that you have in the store right now?
At the moment?
Your personal favorites.
My personal favorites, alright, my personal favorites right now are that Lightning McQueen TV, that Yingling display up there. And the TV over here, actually.
Did you guys paint that yourself or someone?
We actually bought that from someone.
Oh, nice.
Funny enough, all the electronics are my favorite things in here.
There you go. All right, awesome. Let's head inside. And here it is. So much to look at, so try not to spend too much time on everything here. Start in this corner over here. So a lot of generic CDs and stuff, nothing too interesting there, but they got a lot of cool stuff coming up, like this old payphone over here. When's the last time you guys seen one of these? That's pretty cool. Take a look at what else they got. A lot of old antique stuff as well. Pretty cool. There's Betty Boop over here. One of these awesome beer signs. This would be great for any man cave. These are really awesome. Got a DVD CRT combo up here. I'm on the lookout for a VHS combo set. I definitely need that in my life. A lot of generic, DVDs, Blu Rays, not going to go through all of those. And you also have some book material here. Oh, this just caught my eye. This is pretty cool. It's a Pokemon action set. Let's see what's in here. Oh, they got another one too, it looks like. Is this stickers? Oh yeah, stickers. This is pretty cool. Most of the stickers seem to be in here, if not all of them. There may be a couple pages missing, actually, because there's a lot of blank. Maybe these stickers were peeled off. This is still pretty cool. Might get this to go on my Pokemon shelf. Looks like there's another one here. Oh, the postcards. Yeah, I remember these postcards. These are pretty cool. I wonder if they're all in here. It looks like it. Ooh, I'm running out of space on my Pokemon shelf, but these are pretty cool. So maybe I'll pick those up for now. We'll throw that back there. See what else we can find. California Raisins, horror movies, bunch of trading cards, this old Scooby-Doo suitcase, some autograph pictures too. Like I said, a bunch of this random stuff. You have ninja stars over here, some blades and daggers. These are all really cool. Let's see what else we got. All the cool stuff is over this way. This is a Rocky promotional item here. That's really cool. Might need that in my life as well. Now we got a bunch of statues. These are newer stuff, nothing really too crazy, but I do like, obviously, Aang right there from Avatar. And some older Dragon Ball Z figures here. These look like maybe mid-2000s. Some of them are a little newer. Green Ranger bust right there. We come over this way. We have some cups. Ooh, actually I may need to go home with these. Dream Team. Got Michael Jordan over here for $7. Looks like we got Shaq as well. Camera will focus. There we go. Shaq. Oh, dropped the cup. There we got Shaq for 7. Looks like Bill Walton over here. Interesting. So I may have to pick those up. We will see. Oh, the Ghostbusters Ecto Thirst Quencher. I wonder if this has a year on it. This is really cool. This is actually newer, 2021. I don't know why I thought this would have been older. That's really cool. What else do we have over here? Spider-Man. Got some cool stuff up here. Everywhere you look, there's just something. It's awesome, like boombox here. Is this supposed to be a motorcycle, I think? Boombox, that's pretty cool. Darth Vader. Vintage Pizza Hut thermos. Or like a drink cooler type of thing. Yeah, a lot of cool stuff up here. Work our way back over here. Some old vintage phones. Super vintage rotary phone. And a lot of random stuff here. Come over here, we got some cool stuff. Oh, look at this. That's pretty cool. Macho Man up here. Oh, snap. I need that in my life right now. Jeffrey the Giraffe. That's pretty cool. Let's take a look at what else we have. These are more like super vintage stuff back here. And then some like 90s Sabretooth. 7 Dwarfs. Archangel. Another rotary style phone. And a boombox, record player, some VCRs. Oh, vintage Polaroid. That's pretty cool. And a ton of vinyl records. I've never really gotten into them. I like to pick up ones that have really cool cover art, but yeah, I've never really gotten into like collecting vinyls like that. They just take up too much space. But if it's a song or album I like, I may pick it up. But I don't have the patience to dig through all of that. But there you go, ton of vinyl records. And you have this section here with 90s Happy Meal toys for $1. You got the Power Rangers movie toys here. Looks like you got vintage Spider-Man. These are cool. I'm surprised that McDonald's Happy Meal toys never really hold any value. You always see them for dirt cheap. So there may be a couple cool ones in here. I may have to kind of dig through this. These are still sealed. What is this? Camp Laszlo. This is a little bit newer. This is like 2010s. Over the Hedge, that's like 08, somewhere around there. There's this one here, Jungle Book. This one might be a little bit older, 90s. Ooh, this is cool. Let's pull them out. Spider-Man animated series, Hobgoblin. That's pretty awesome. So yeah, just a bunch of random McDonald's Happy Meals. Anybody been watching X-Men 97 lately? Alright, what else do we have here? We'll make our way over this way. Got some cool stuff here. Power Rangers binder. Doesn't look like there's anything in it. It's just the binder itself. That's pretty awesome. Got a Jurassic Park 1994 calendar. That's awesome. I'd love to put that on my Jurassic Park shelf. Looks like a bunch of board games, a bunch of random stickers and stuff. So I'm not going to spend too much time on any of that. And then this is actually my item. You guys may have remembered, if you've been following me for a while, I did a video on this years ago. Brought it here, debating selling it. Not sure if I'm going to. We'll see by the time that I leave here, but it's kind of hard for me to part with that. But moving on, we got some games. So a bunch of Genesis over here, and they got this really cool CRT. Looks like they painted it like Miami Vice colors with some spray paint maybe. And then they got this really sick neon green N64. And some consoles here. Got a bunch of GameCubes, a Wii, Sega Saturn, some 64s, Jungle Green 64, and then some standard ones as well. Some Dreamcast games, Sonic Adventure. Oh, look at this. It's the original set here. It is empty. This is just the box, but that's a really cool piece to have on display. And we have some handhelds, Game Boys, Game Boy Advance. Really cool. This box is so clean. And a bunch of promotional items. I really want this Space Jam McDonald's display here. I just need to find the actual Happy Meal set that goes with it. And looks like we got some manuals framed in here. A bunch of like promotional material you would find at GameStop and whatnot. So those are pretty cool. More promotional material right up there. Let's see if we can zoom into that. and a bunch of boxed items, consoles and promotional materials, big box games. Looks like we have some more games over here, a bunch of Game Boy, some boxed 64, and then some loose 64 as well. So I may be leaving here with something. Super Nintendo, PS1, PS2, PS3, kind of mixed in there. They're probably the more desired games, I would imagine. And we got some boxed NES as well. Game Boy Color, Game Boy, loose NES, a bunch more vinyl records, and like an overflow of controllers and games over here, and some more cool artwork hanging up. Game Boy, Nintendo Power, really cool advertisement stuff. A nice Nintendo 64 sign, and if we spin around this way, a bunch more games for sale. Switch, Wii, Wii U, PS2, a lot of PS2, PS4, Xbox. Some really good stuff. Right here, nice stack of PS1 games. PSP as well, you don't see that a lot. And then we'll go over this way. You have your cassettes, 8 tracks. And back over this way, you have some more board games and whatnot, stickers. This is a really cool watch, Darth Maul. And this Pokemon watch too. This would be sick to have on the shelf. Ooh, Toy Story 4 popcorn bucket. Just poking out back here. And a bunch of little knick-knack figures for like $1 and up. Bluey. That's some cool stuff right there. Ooh, vintage Viewmaster. And they do have their own merch as well, if you wanted to purchase a shirt. And flipping back behind me, we have comics. So they got a little bit of everything here. Comics, toys, games, movies, everything, records. So comics there, some more little figures here, your business card. And then I want to swing back over here for a second so we can take a, for half a second I thought this was a real dog. This really cool Ronald McDonald little standee over here. That's really sick. And oh man, I had this as a kid, this Tony Hawk RC. Wow. The memories that just brought back by seeing that. And then what I really love is they have a top loader up here, you know, playing Turtles. And then they have like a movie playing over there. They got a bunch of TVs playing different stuff. So I love seeing all of that. Looks like you have some strategy guides over here. And more like comics and books scattered throughout. Some more autographed stuff. This looks like a boxer's shoe. Or maybe a wrestler's shoe. Probably a wrestler, if I had to guess. And then more, you know, wrestling stuff here. A bunch of vintage Batman stuff. Let's see. Open the case. Does it open? Looks like it does. Go ahead and take a peek at what's in here. You got the Batcopter. So, very nice. And then more vintage Batman stuff here. I had this exact die-cast car as a kid as well. Actually, it might have been this one, the bigger one. Yeah, I had this one, I'm pretty sure. And the memories that is bringing back. But a lot of 90s Batman stuff. And Trolls. A ton of Trolls here. So we'll close that back up. And take a look at this Barney store display here. This would be like a counter display. You would press the buttons, it would do stuff. Does it actually do anything? Probably not plugged in at the moment, but that's really cool. And more comic books. Back to the Future right there. That has caught my eye. And some Spider-Man up here. And this is a grail for me. I need this in my life at some point in time. Lightning McQueen CRT TV. This thing is just glorious. Old phone over here. And more TVs playing stuff. And these are actually decently priced. Some Dragon Ball Z VHS tapes, $5 a pop. And then just a whole slew of VHS. I'm not going to go through all of them, we'll be here all day, but they have a really big selection of VHS tapes. This is behind the scenes over here. And more VHS tapes galore. So a ton of VHS here, which I love to see. I also love to see these Blockbuster signs as well. You guys know I'm a huge Blockbuster fan, so Love seeing that. Some really cool statues. And then behind me, even more VHS. These look like stuff that people recorded on their TVs and whatnot. So that's pretty cool. And then what I love about these is like you can find old vintage commercials and whatnot. So that's why these have such a big market. And I love seeing stuff vintage commercials. Are these Yo MTV Raps trading cards? Oh, I didn't even know these existed. And the temptation to buy this whole pack right now. Wow. Yo MTV Raps trading cards. That is crazy. Alright, moving on. Got a bunch more trading cards here. Looney Tunes. And some other stuff. Mr. Potato Head right there. And coming over this way, some bags and lanyards. Mixture of some vintage bags here as well. Some newer lounge flies that are still really awesome. Are these the Street Sharks? These are the Street Sharks. Look at that. That's cool. Vintage Florida Marlins. One of the best logos and colorways of all time. And then here are some of the newer lounge flies. And you got more, looks like horror-based stuff over here with another little TV hidden in there, which is pretty cool. Nice little cute TV too. I've never seen one like that size. That's interesting. But yeah, a lot of random like horror stuff in here. Never really been big into it, but you do have Gizmo. You got the neck of Jason back there, the video game appearance, and some props and masks here. I like the lighting down here to make it look spooky. That's pretty cool. And some more cassette tapes. And then now we cross over, which honestly feels like I'm crossing into like a completely different store. The paint color's changing. You got more like vintage clothes over here. And then just a bunch of other vintage items. Looney Tunes plush, some Happy Meal toys again, some more plush. And just a bunch of little knickknacks, some creepy clowns. A lot of creepy clowns, some other vintage plush. Florida Marlins again. Some vintage Disney plush right up here. Some reading material. Oh, look at this. Power Rangers sleeping bag for 28 bucks. Not too bad. This thing is sick. And of course you got the Pixar Alien, Pizza Planet Alien, weighted. And then a bunch of vintage plush. Care Bears. Oh, what are these? Silly CD trading cards. Looks like you had NSYNC. Interesting. So I didn't know they had album trading cards as well. That's pretty cool. And then some random like jewelry, stickers, more plush. Not going to go through all of these here, but I do want to turn back over this way. It looks like we have, ooh, Black Ranger. Not sure what figure that is. I don't know if that's newer or vintage. Interesting. VHS tapes. VHS. Vacation Mickey plush. Some shoes. Vintage clothing. That's a pretty cool new edition band tee. Corn jersey. Oh, look at this. All over Garfield print. More Garfield over here. A lot of women's clothes as well. Some towels. Love vintage towels. Teletubbies plush. Bunch of plush over here. Oh, this really cool Garfield lunchbox. Look at this. That's sick. Doesn't have the thermos in there, but the box is still cool itself. Got some more vintage stuff. Mighty Mouse plush. SpongeBob. And what else? What else? What else? More clothes over here. What is this? This looks like it'll be interesting. Let's see if we can get to it. Looney Tunes button up. What is this? Basketball is life. Never have I heard a more truer statement. Ball is life. And Beetlejuice animated series. Ooh, look at this. Teletubbies suitcase. Is this a bowling set with the M&Ms? It is. Wow. Never seen that before. And more vintage clothes over here. What is this? This looks like a pretty sick jacket. Oh, it's even sicker than I thought. Marvin the Martian. Got the all over print on the back. Kind of hard to show off, but yeah, that's pretty cool. And what else do we have? It looks like it might be it. A really cool shop down here in the Fort Lauderdale area. Definitely check them out. Retroitis on Instagram. Definitely, if you're in town, you guys need to check this store out, because there is just so much. Everything you could think of, retro, vintage, nostalgia, they have it all. All right guys, real quick, I want to show off my haul because I couldn't leave there and not get anything. So I picked up a few stuff, honestly nothing like too crazy, but just a few games. So I have Ratchet & Clank Secret Agent right here for the PSP. It's upside down, but there you go. This was like $5 I think. Then I got Kid Chameleon for Sega Genesis, obviously loose, not complete in box, but this is one of my favorite games growing up. Just such an awesome and unique game, and I really wish we would have seen more of Kid Chameleon. Then I also got Jurassic Park to add to my Jurassic Park shelf, also for Sega Genesis. Honestly, got a ton of Sega Genesis games. These really aren't anything noticeable, but I'm weird and I like the old sports titles that aren't really worth any money, so he gave me a good deal. I got all of these Genesis sports titles for only $5. So just run through them really quickly. We got Rugby World Cup 95 right there. We got John Madden Football 92, which I have, I think 95, if I'm not mistaken, already complete in box. NHL, what is it, 96, Madden 94. So like I said, these aren't really worth anything or even notable by any means, but for $5, I'll take them all. We got Madden 95 right there. We got Lakers versus Celtics and the NBA playoffs. What an interesting name for a game. And then we got Bill Walsh College Football right there. And then lastly, we have, what is this? This is NFL Sports Talk Football starring Joe Montana. I almost said John Madden. So there you go. So honestly, these sports games, nothing to write home about, but you know, for $5, I'll pick them up all day, every day. So that's it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed the tour of Retroitis. That store is so awesome. I definitely have to go back there more often and see, you know, what they have. If you guys like videos like this, let me know. I will do other store tours. I got other, you know, toy stores and video game stores in my area that we can take a look at. But I'm gonna go ahead and get on out of here. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Share this video with your friends. Stay tuned for more, and as always, I'll see you guys next time.